our creativity is in the imagination. You see the building, nice building there, wherever, good building, it was an imagination of somebody. If you see like beautiful music, that was the imagination of somebody. We have to be able to recognize music later on from our imagination, from our hearing. Yeah. Now, can I ask you to close your eyes, everybody? Okay. Can you imagine like on your table, the waiter of a restaurant send you what you ordered, which is curry chicken with rice, right? It's so tantalizing, so nice. And then after that, you go nearer to sniff it. Can you imagine the smell, the aroma of it? I try to imagine also. Yeah. And then after that, you take your spoon and then you scoop the gravy and then you taste it. Can you imagine that? Okay, I think it's enough. Other than that, I will be so hungry. But you can imagine, because there's a label, curry chicken comes together with the taste that is already installed in your imagination. Why don't we learn music this way also? There's a story, somebody teaching ukulele at home, but the teacher like writing on the whiteboard. Then the new student, what is this, yeah? And then the teacher said, oh, it's a tuner. But the teacher just answer briefly, Then the student see. Then the student asked the teacher, how do you tune the ukulele? Then the teacher, use your ear. The student put the ear. So I think the experience and the exposure and the understanding is very helpful for us to create. Because you cannot create without understanding or without experience. Yeah, because if our experience is just to see, to read, and to see, to read, and then you just follow like that, then you are trained to follow. But when you start understanding, right, you can create, you can write even your own song. Songwriting is not difficult. As long as you understand music, yeah, you can play, you can write your own song, you can arrange, you can do anything you want because you understand. This two belongs to this phrasing, and this one, pam 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 pam, and this one belongs to this one. Do mi sol, la sol fa mi do re sol ti do. It's like this. So when you make phrasing, doesn't mean that you are grouping according to the chord, but just according to the, how the tune is like later on. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah? So it's 3, 4. Different with this one, this is 4, 4. Okay, let's pick up from here, yeah? Pam, pam, what is this?
C.
Yeah, C7, yeah? You can feel it's not home. Pam, 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 music is interesting. It's science, but it's also art. Yeah, and it's also psychology, and it's also like exercise, because you need to move your finger, right, muscle. But it's different with fitness lah. Yeah, fitness is like the big muscle, but this one is the fine motor. Yeah. But actually, you also can do exercise with your ukulele. Run 5 kilometers. Yeah, it's difficult,
Oh, move on.
Let go, you let go. It's like a wiper. Imagine the car wiper.
If my thinking is not so before, something like this.
No, just pinky. Okay. This is, because pinky is very uncomfortable. I understand. Yeah, that's why there are two. You avoid or you use it. until you feel comfortable.
No strength, so the sound.
Yeah, it's okay. Keep on using it. Yeah, back then I was literally like 2 Mondays back. I was in the school, you know. Because I teach CCA, guitar CCA then. So one of the new students said, "Oh, must I use my pinky?" You know. So I say, "Yeah, of course. You cannot use other people's pinky. What? Must use your own pinky." What kind of question? Then somebody else, "My pinky is too small, you know." Then I say, "Yeah, be thankful. If it's big, it's called thumb." Imagine if thumb. What is that? So scary, right? Pinky need to be small, what? Trust me, when you keep doing that, yeah, later you will feel more comfortable using pinky. Okay? Okay, pinky promise? Practice the pinky. There must be a way to teach feeling. Because other than that, if people ask me, then can you teach me how can you play ukulele, you know? How can I play ukulele? Okay, yeah, feel. Then the guy, feel. It's not like that. You know, there must be something to teach, you know, even the feeling. So I need to bring you into the understanding first. Once you understand, then we go to the feeling. At least you have idea about how to feel. Right? And when you feel, when you listen to something, what are you looking for when you are hearing? So I will teach deeper in the camp also. You know, it's pertaining blues. When you listen to blues, what are you hearing? Or something, you know. Yeah, and then later on, me and my friends there, we are communicating when we are playing. How the communication runs, you need to know also. Yeah, it's gonna be very, very fun. Because people think that music, oh, it's just talent. No, maybe the person knows something that you don't know yet. But the person don't know if the person knows. You know, so let's say because I speak Indonesian naturally, right? But doesn't mean that I can teach Indonesian. This is something I take it for granted because when I grew up, I spoke already, you know. But when I teach, it means I have to think and to break down why is it like this, why is it like this, to communicate to you. Yeah, so this one is a way to explain. And also in the camp, also you will see a lot of things you haven't learned anywhere else also. Because that is the practical things, you know, there are like professional musicians there, which I invited them to also to be on board to teach every of us. So you can hear from many sources later on. Yeah, not only from me. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.